I am the Prime Analyzer.
All content on this channel focuses on providing my personal and objective viewpoints on any and all content I analyze and or create. All reused content is used under fair use for commentary, criticism, and or educational purposes. This content is not intended to harm any individual, and this content should not be taken as professional or legal advice. All individuals mentioned in the content are considered innocent of any alleged crimes until proven guilty in a court of law.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Officer Law at the ISU Police Department.
Okay, what's up?
I need to speak to you about something that happened right outside the doors.
You can, come on.
Okay, come in here?
Yeah, come in here.
Okay.
Hold on, let me put a roll on.
You are generally not required to invite police into your home or allow them entry during an investigation. Your home is protected to the highest degree under the Fourth Amendment, and you have the constitutional right to refuse a request to enter, or in this case, to voluntarily allow the police to enter. Even a college dormitory room is generally considered a home or private residence under the Fourth Amendment. By voluntarily allowing the police access inside, the subject is subjecting herself to any legal consequences that could result from the plain view doctrine. If an incident discovery occurs once inside, officers can legally seize any contraband or evidence they see in plain view. This includes items unrelated to the original reason for the visit. Also, the police use what's legally considered sensory evidence. If an officer smells something like Mary Jane or hears something suspicious while inside, they may have grounds to search.
Happened right outside the doors.
You can, come on.
Okay, come in here?
Yeah, come in here.
Okay.
Hold on, let me put a roll on.
You said what?
Let me put a roll on. I have no problem.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, what's your name?
Well, I just want to know what happened.
So,
Positive contact.
I ordered some food. And the guy, first of all, he went all the way around. My dad is at Birch Hall, not Cypress, at Birch Hall.
Okay.
He sat in front of Birch Hall. He said, I'm here. I said, I texted him. I said, I set your location to where you're supposed to be at. I'm at Birch Hall, not Cypress. He said, why didn't you put Birch Hall in? I'm like, okay, cool. I go outside. I'm literally just like this. I got my bra, no bra, no panties on, nothing. He tells me, you have to come get this food. I said, who the fuck are you talking to? You're not talking to me like that. So I go back inside. I get my ID and my robe, and I go outside. He said, yeah, you gotta come get this food. I'm gonna throw your shit on the ground. I said, are you okay? Why you talking to me like that? So I threw some water in his car, and I got my shit.
You threw some water at his car?
Yes, I did.
At this point, the subject has provided enough self-incriminating information to be considered a suspect, which is probably why the cop is looking at his watch. If water comes in contact with the person inside the vehicle, it can be considered battery. But even if the water doesn't make contact with the person in the vehicle, if the person in the vehicle is put in reasonable fear of being struck or injured, it is a Class C misdemeanor assault charge. In Illinois, throwing water at a vehicle can lead to several charges, depending on whether the vehicle was moving, whether someone was inside, and whether any damage occurred.
You threw some water at his car?
Yes, I did.
And this guy, was he like a younger guy?
No,
older guy?
I literally have everything. I screenshot, I reported him, I got everything. This is him. An old ass man. And I
How old
reported
do
him.
you think he was?
I don't know.
Like,
he had what is it when you sit in the handicap thing in his car? So he gotta be old.
Okay, like above 60 probably?
In his 50s, I don't know. I
At least
really
50.
don't know. But I seen the gray beard.
Okay, and he's an
But
Uber driver?
Yeah, Uber Eats. That's why I don't use, this is my first time using Uber Eats.
Okay.
And that's why I don't use Uber Eats, because of this specific reason. Don't tell me you gonna throw my shit and tell me come get my food, because you're at the wrong building. You're at the wrong building. But I reported him though.
You reported him?
To Uber Eats.
So I'm going to read you something off this card, okay? Doesn't mean you're going to jail or getting arrested or anything like that. I just have to read this before I ask you any, like, direct questions. Okay? It's called your Miranda warning. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court or law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You understand those?
Now is your chance to grab a mouse or your finger and click the like button like you have never clicked it before.
You understand those? Okay. Do you have any questions about those? No? Okay. So I had the mail, he came into the police department. Okay.
I seen his thing, yeah.
You saw his thing?
No, he never ended his Uber Eats thingy, so I seen him at the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
He came into the police department and he reported, pretty much essentially the same thing that you did, where
I threw water at his car.
Well, I know it wasn't water.
It was water. I mean, that's not my cup. I thought it was water in the cup, but that wasn't my cup.
Okay.
I just grabbed the first thing and I just.
It wasn't water. Okay. It smelled like it had alcohol in it.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't drink.
You don't drink?
No, I smoke, but I don't drink.
You smoke, but you don't drink.
I don't drink. I can't drink.
This is why it's a poor decision for the subject to voluntarily allow the police to enter, because the subject admitted to being a smoker. She might not be referring to Mary Jane, which is legal in the state of Illinois for medical and recreational usage, but that law does not protect her from being charged or sanctioned if Mary Jane is in her possession on the ISU campus. So, if the police start to smell something strange, then the investigation could go further left.
You don't drink?
No, I smoke, but I don't drink.
You smoke, but you don't drink?
I don't drink. I can't drink.
Okay. Well, it was something fruity and it smelled like it had a little bit of something in it. Whose cup was it? Is it here?
It was a Subway cup in my room. It
Subway
was from
cup?
homecoming, like a long time ago. I had a party in my room.
Okay.
People come in my room drinking like that.
Kind of smelled like alcohol.
So it had to be alcohol in it.
Okay.
It was a Subway cup. I never threw it away.
Yeah, he said there was this little kind of thing. He said he was joking about the.
No. Oh, hell
well,
no.
it's just what he said. I'm not saying it's the truth, right?
He said you need to go get this shit out this car. Then go get your food out this car. I said, who are you talking to? You don't talk to like you mad because you went to the wrong building? Then you said I need to come get this shit out this car. That's not you don't joke like that.
You guys had a little bit of a disagreement.
Yeah,
and then you eventually went out to the car, grabbed the food, and then threw whatever the liquid was at him.
Because he called me a too.
Okay. So you threw it.
Where I'm from, I don't tolerate disrespect.
You threw it kind of in the window?
Yeah.
Okay. So chances are it probably hit him.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. Well, Destiny, there is some criminal charges for that.
How is that? It's what? It's like I don't.
So
okay, you gotta understand. He did that all that joking thing. That I don't play like that. When that's interpreted to this, that's the wrong thing. I interpret it as you tell me you're gonna throw my shit on the ground. And then when I asked him, I went up to the car, so you gonna throw my food on the ground? He said, "Give me your food so I can throw it on the ground." That's joking. That's joking.
Well, I don't know what was said. That I'm just saying what you said you did. There are criminal charges to it. Okay. Okay, so go ahead, turn around, put your hands behind your back for me.
Let me call my cousin.
That's not a hold on thing.
No, I gotta
understand it's not a hold on thing. If you resist, another charge will be added.
Hold on. Stop this video. Subscribe with all notifications on to your #1 analyst, the Prime Analyzer, and you can be one of the first to watch me analyze videos like these.
I gotta
understand it's not a hold on thing. If you resist, another charge will be added.
You keep on the phone.
Illinois 178. I'm trying not to get these bracelets caught up in the cuffs.
Keep calling again from me.
We'll just wait here for a second. Okay.
Give me 1 second.
We're testing the phone call right now.
Do you have a driver's license or state ID?
I have that. I mean, it's in my room. It's in my purse. I can't get nothing.
Yeah, okay. That's okay. I'll get a couple of pieces of information from you.
How long is this going to take? How long will be in
Not
there?
very long.
Like, how many hours?
Shouldn't be very long.
Okay, before y'all do that, I do start a shift at Subway at 8 o'clock. Will you mind going up there and telling my coworker that I'm not coming
Cardinal Court Subway?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can do that for you.
While it may seem helpful to have an officer explain your absence, legal and professional experts generally advise against it due to significant risks to your employment and privacy. Illinois is an at-will employment state, which means an employer can fire you for almost any reason. Knowledge of an arrest or police investigation alone, even if no charges are ever filed, is often enough for an employer to terminate you to avoid perceived risk or reputational harm.
I do start a shift at Subway at 8 o'clock. Will you mind going up there and telling my coworker that I'm not coming
Cardinal Court Subway?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can do that for you. What was your last name?
Can y'all just go up there? Cause they don't answer.
I can go up
Yeah,
there.
they don't answer.
I'll be able to go up there. This is yours, right?
She ain't it. Yeah, she is. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna call one more person.
So I'm gonna tell you,
Come to my room with me so I can put on some socks and brown panties.
it's not gonna
Yana,
be.
can you come downstairs? They taking you to jail right now. Can you come downstairs? They're taking you to jail. Because this Uber Eats dropped the water in his pocket. He disrespected
We're gonna start heading
and
down.
his criminal charges.
So we're gonna take it.
Would you mind giving her my phone, please?
You don't want your phone?
No, I'm okay. I mean, if I'm coming right back, I mean, it's don't matter. Yeah.
Well, you might have to call somebody once you get released.
Who can I call?
Like call for a ride or something like that.
okay.
So you're probably gonna need your phone, okay?
No, you could just leave it here. You could just leave my phone, honestly.
Okay.
Can you go inside and get my student ID so I'll get back in the building? You can leave my phone where it's okay.
We're gonna take it just in case. Alright, it will be with you. Okay.
So how long
Don't know. It depends on the deal.
Did you call your mom? No, it's okay.
Once we get to the car, I'll explain your charges, okay?
Okay. But he in there. He should be in the back. Just go in the back. He should be in there. Boss supposed to start at 8.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Is it a male that I'm supposed to be talking to?
Yeah, his name is Joe.
He should already be.
Well,
in
he's
there.
the only person back.
She's going to jail.
Like,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, but she's gonna be let out.
the McLean, you remember where they took
Yeah.
the McLean one?
104 West Front Street in Bloomington.
Can you tell her she can come get me? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
104 West Front Street.
Yes, ma'am. And then just watch the parking curb so you don't fall. Yeah, 911. Are you gonna want a female come search her? Yeah. Can you call MPD, see if they have a female on shift for a custodial search? So we'll put you in the car just for now because I don't want you getting too cold out
Yeah, I
here.
did just got the shower.
Okay, so if you wanna
Do I
go
just
ahead and
get
just
in?
step in, yeah, just watch your head.
How do I?
In the parking lot in
Do I
front
get under
of
this
Birch Hall. It's gonna be the west entrance, Cardinal. Yep, just like that. Yep. Okay. I'm not gonna buckle you in right now because there's gonna be a female coming over. Okay, so I'm gonna explain to you your charges. Okay. I understand that, like, once I say them, you might disagree with them.
Okay.
Also, another thing, just real quick, everything in here is audio, video recorded. Okay. I understand when I say them, you might not agree with them. Just let me get through them first. So the first charge is aggravated battery. Okay. Whenever you disperse a liquid onto somebody, it's a battery. Because this is a public way, it's open to the public. It's an aggravating factor. Due to his age, it's an aggravated factor, and due to his job, it's also an aggravated factor. Okay, so like an Uber driver, taxi driver, or anything like that, that can be an aggravated factor. Okay. Another is criminal damage to property. I understand that might not sound like very accurate to you right now, because of that liquid might damage the interior of his car. That's why that's being charged. Another one is disorderly conduct.
What's that?
Okay, that's when anybody is alarmed or disturbed by your actions.
Who was alarmed first?
He said he was alarmed or disturbed.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So those are the 3 charges that you're going to be going to jail for today. It doesn't mean that you're convicted of those charges. It means I'm charging you with those. Okay.
I understand.
Okay, I just like to be transparent, that's all. Okay, so I'll shut this door for right now. It's going to take a second for the female to get here probably, and then she'll take you out and do a custodial search of you.
Okay. I'm just moving these braces.
And then I'm going to shut it so I don't want to hit your elbow or anything.
Hold on, can you push this in? My road.
Push one. Oh,
Get caught in the door.
oh yeah. Try to get out here. Like, yep, there you go.
The suspect was arrested and charged with simple battery. The driver likely had a challenging time finding the correct delivery location, especially on that campus, and the suspect and the driver were likely making comments driven by emotion. However, the suspect allegedly throwing an item as a result of not liking the driver's comments is a foolish and illegal decision to make that might add challenges to the suspect residing on campus as well. Under the ISU University Housing Services terms and conditions, The university reserves the right to deny or terminate a housing contract for any behavior that indicates a risk to the safety, health, or life of any person. So, a battery charge can significantly affect a student's stay in Illinois State University housing, potentially leading to immediate removal or contract termination. I am the Prime Analyzer, and I know that you enjoy this channel. So I decided to link a clickable previous video to get you caught up. I also created a playlist so you can sit back and watch all of my previous analyses in a continuous, non-stop fashion. Enjoy.